I have really high standards for myself, and I would say that my story up until um college was like very picturesque, like picture perfect. Like with going to camps like for 5 years and like being on a really competitive club team. And kind of like, I didn't really face that much adversity at all. Like it was kind of smooth sailing. So I'd say like that part of my story was like great. And then obviously came to college, tore my ACL, and faced a little bit more adversity than I had before. I would say my sister was like the main influencer of me playing the sport at all. She's 4 years older than me, so at the time, I don't know what age I was, like really young. I was a ballerina. She was also a ballerina at some point, but started to play soccer. And then convinced me that I should ditch ballet for soccer, which I honestly wasn't really that enthusiastic about. So definitely for my sister, I watched her. I was on the sidelines for a long time before I was on the field, just like watching her, traveling with her to her games and her tournaments. So yeah, definitely my sister was like the genesis of my relationship with soccer. For most of my soccer career, I was always playing an age group up. Like I was always with the older girls from a very young age. Like basically the whole time I was in club, I was always playing a year up. And so I think that me being with older girls, kind of my whole like younger career made me progress in ways that I would have never like been able to do on my own or thought about doing. So I think that really helped my development and helped me become like really skilled and like tactical from a younger age. And then obviously watching my sister play and dominate on the field was like helpful as well. Like I could always like have someone to watch. I had a lot of good colleges to choose from. Like really privileged to have like a lot of choices. I remember I think I narrowed it down like my top three choices were UCLA, USC, and Duke. Um, and I don't know. I just think that I'm also, as much as I love soccer, I like to be really balanced in my life, and I really am like focused on my academics as well, and aspire to be like in the future like a doctor. So like school I knew was really important for me, and I would say that when Duke started calling me, I felt like it was a really good balance of how I want to be balanced in my life through academics and soccer. Obviously, the soccer program's amazing, and also the academics are amazing. So I felt like it was really suitable to what my aspirations are for my future self, and also the fact that both sides of those things, soccer and school, are very challenging. So that I would have to be challenged here was a really big and like factor in why I chose Duke. Going through a recovery like an ACL recovery, where the first month I couldn't walk, like I had to learn how to walk again. I had to teach my muscles how to walk again, how to lift my leg, how to contract my muscle, like very like conscious things, like not conscious things, like subconscious things that you never think about. Having to relearn those just like really gave me a better perspective on life, and like really appreciating the fact that I'm just able to walk around campus every day. Like I wasn't even thinking about running yet at one point. I just wanted to be able to walk and like be with my peers and classmates. Like you see these people who aren't even necessarily D1 athletes who are trying to recover and recover into being like fit and running and cutting and jumping. I just wanted to be able to walk like them and walk like everyone else. I just want to like make an impact and like make a name for myself, because I feel like I used to be really proud and like my name meant a lot. Like I'm Baleigh Bruster. Like when I walked in the field, like I'm Baleigh Bruster. Like I'm a great player. Like I'm confident. Um, just like having that in my college career, because I feel like that's what I haven't been able to achieve yet with being off the field so much. I want to be able to get to that point where I am known and I am my impact is great and I'm a consistent key player, a reliable player for my teammates. Um, yeah, like I would say leaving my mark on my college as well, instead of just having like all my accolades from when I was younger, like having accolades now.